Okay, boys and girls, thank you so much to Gabriella and to Nathan for reminding us of that wonderful verse and that wonderful truth. Now, boys and girls, I love to talk. I love to talk to people. I love to hear what people have to say. I love getting letters from people. I love chatting on the phone. Now, I have a box here to show you. Oh. And in this box, there are lots and lots of letters. There's letters from, let's see the postmark on that, 1997. I have letters from people, from family members. I've got birthday cards. I've even got a little card that my very first class made for me. I have a box full of letters and they are very, very special to me. Letters are really good. It's really good to write to people and it's really good to hear back from them. But when we write letters, it takes a wee while to hear back from the person. So you might have to post it and it'll take them a couple of days to even get your letter, and then it'll take them a wee while to write back. So you might have to wait for a long time to get letters back. This whole pile of letters here I kept from whenever I was living in Denmark. And I was very, very lonely when I lived in Denmark. I was far away from home, and you know what, boys and girls? It was even before mobile phones. So my family would all take it in turns to write to me, and I would get maybe 2 or 3 letters a week, and it was great to hear from people, and I would write to them too, and I would tell them what was happening. But by the time they got the letters, sure, something new was happening. Another good way of keeping in contact with people is by our phones. Oh, mine just slid up there. As on our phones. And we can ring people, we can send them messages, and that's a really good way because you can talk to people straight away, they can chat back to you, and you can have a conversation. The only problem is, down where we live, the signal might not be very good. And so when I really want to talk to somebody, I might not have a good signal on my phone. They might not answer. If it's Jeff, he probably won't answer. Sometimes, boys and girls, he even turns his phone off. But we're going to be thinking this morning about someone who is always there, who is always listening, and who loves to hear us talk to him. I wonder who that person is. Yeah, we can talk to God anytime, anywhere, and we can be confident that he hears us, that he cares about us, and he is always listening. So our big question this morning says, what is prayer? And our bigger truth says, prayer is pouring our hearts out to God. Prayer is thanking him, praising him, telling him what we are thinking, telling him how we are feeling, and saying sorry for our sins. That's some of the things that prayer is. Let's listen again. Prayer is pouring our hearts out to God. That just means telling God everything that we're thinking, that we're feeling, everything we're going through, what's happening in our wee lives. Prayer is thanking God, praising God, telling God what we're thinking, telling God how we're feeling, and saying sorry for our sins. We have a wee clip coming up now that's going to tell us a wee bit more about what prayer is, and then we're going to think some more about bigger truths when we come back after the wee clip. Hope you enjoy it.